Welcome back to True Crime Stories. I'm your host, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't. Today's episode, the curious case of artists undervalued in society. The events that took place are real and did actually happen. No people mentioned, unfortunately, were paid actors. This case is now in session. But before that, disclaimer. I'm deeply sorry that my words offended. This is the apology. Where's the disclaimer? Here we go. Disclaimer. There are people out there that have to take jobs like this, and I understand that. I'm not saying anything about you and your situation. It just frustrates me to see artists taken advantage of, and so I'm trying to spread a little awareness. If it doesn't apply to you, thanks for coming. Let me see you out. Come on. Come on. Back to the job on trial. So, a few months ago, I was job searching and I came across this ad for a job that a few years ago I would have thought was fair because I didn't know any better. And now, knowing better, you'll see in a minute what I mean. Job description. They say that things are inevitable. You know, I've seen countless job ads that start like this, that use this sort of creative writing. I never know if I'm supposed to take this seriously or not. If you're an artist, today is a luckier day than most. That's kind of a passive-aggressive jab. What are you trying to say about the rest of my days as an artist? You know what I should do? I should do ASMR to this. This position is not a walk in the park for most who aspire to grow within it. Qualifications. Hold on. Qualifications. Be cool. Was that worth it? Was it worth it? Compulsories. Well-rounded art background. 2 years experience preferred. I could make the obvious joke of millennials looking for work and entry-level jobs require 2 to 5 years worth of experience. But at this point, who's joking? Was anyone ever joking? Required. Resume and portfolio. Salary, I'm just going to say minimum wage because it basically is, and that's not a judgment, I'm just saying it's minimum wage. Schedule Monday to Friday and weekends. Work remotely. Yes. Now keep in mind, that's only because we're in a pandemic. So once we're not anymore, that yes may turn into a no. Okay, so that's it. Make your predictions now. Make your conclusions. What are you thinking? Is it cool? Would you apply? Is it fair? Hold that thought, and let me tell you what happened next. I actually did end up applying. I was feeling humorous that day, and I was like, I'm going to humor this. So I sent in my resume. I was like, let me see what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a scam, like pretty sure. But let me see what this is. So here's what happened next. The company sent an email called Updates on Your Application. It reads, good morning. There are all these dimensions, worlds. This again? Really, dude? Alternate realities, and they are all right on top of each other. I've heard that theory. Yes, I have. I've heard that theory. Thank you for your artist application. We wanted to let you know a few things as our third bunch of applicants. Okay, so it makes it sound like there have been eliminations. Have there? I don't know. Firstly, some housekeeping. If you haven't yet, please like our Facebook page. That's 1. For a chance to win a gift, that's 2. Already, I'm seeing a flag. Can you guess what color that flag is? It's red. It's a red flag. And we're gonna start counting the flags. That was 2. Let's move on. Secondly, we are going to have a Zoom meeting competition to determine the next step of applicants who will be invited to a verbal interview. Now, I think that's a red flag. We're competing for an interview. I'll let that one slide for now. Are there rules? Only a few. Please use original designs in the time period provided. We might use some of these art pieces as pictures featured on our social media. And there is red flag number 3. It's always the free social media content. It's always that. Before the challenge, we will be asking you to sign something, saying you can use your wonderful art and some other forms. That's 4 and 5. What is at stake? I don't know, only the rights to your art, an interview position, and a first prize winner of a $50 Amazon gift card. Oh my gosh, a gift card versus an actual job. $50 of, this sounds nice. Please note that these results, despite being a large part, are only a part determined towards your invite to an interview with us, so don't stress too much. How many is that worth? I'm just gonna put 2. I don't know anymore. How will it work? Applicants will be asked to attend a Zoom meeting after signing a few standard documents. So you can't even get into the meeting without the documents. Finally, we created a survey. Of course you did. Considering we are up and coming, a few questions answered by you could help us go a long way. You know what would help me go a long way? You not taking my work and using it for free. So, the survey is going to bring it to 9 red flags. Out of curiosity, I'm going to click it. Better be good. The idea behind company is 1 to 10, awful to world changing. I mean, come on. How successfully do you believe this business could be? 1 to 10. Why are you asking me? What am I, your business manager? Go hire someone who can tell you. Why are you asking randos on the internet who don't know anything? Do you have any comments, questions, or concerns for us? Yes, I do. Why do I have to sign away my rights to my art for a chance at a damn interview? Those are my questions and concerns. All right, that brings us to the jury that is now going to be introduced, because let me tell you what happened next. You know when you send a professional email to more than one person, you BCC them, blank carbon copy? Well, they didn't do that, and so everyone can see everyone's emails, and we all start talking amongst ourselves. Oh cool, you didn't BCC us. Don't submit anything to this scam. We're artists and our work should be compensated as such. Time is money and all. We shouldn't have to enter a contest to get a job. No wait, a chance at an interview. Choose a person and cultivate their talent. Asking for free art for your social media in exchange for a gift card is insulting. Should I add adjective? I'm gonna add adjectives. Insulting.
Hi, I'm editing the video, and I realized adjectives are not a legal term, even though that's literally what I'm writing down. So, is it like testimony? What is it called when witnesses testify at court?
Here's a summary from Justice. A witness is a person who saw a crime or was a victim of a crime. The information a witness gives in court is called testimony and is used as evidence to set out the facts of the alleged crime.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Testimony it is. I will edit that in now. Over the video. Okay. Bye. I didn't go to law school, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. This is entertainment.
Have to agree with what said. Simply, it's insulting to ask artists to give you free content for your social media in hopes of getting a job. Disappointing. A company can't take the time to go through applications and choose candidates from that, instead of forcing applicants to do more overhead work and sign contracts allowing their work to be used for free. Exactly. Oh really? Well, thanks for the heads up. You see, this person, this poor, innocent, naive soul, fell for it because they didn't know any better. And you see what we've done? We've helped this person. That's what we can do for each other, okay? That's the point of this video, in case you haven't already figured that out. This is a great example of exploitation, especially during these times, meaning the pandemic. And I hope everyone turns away from this opportunity. We are people who are trained, skilled, who have invested time and effort into improving ourselves. This would not fly for any other job position being offered. It's incredibly inappropriate. I'm thoroughly disappointed and will not participate. Exactly. Why is this so common in the creative fields? By the way, a lot of
testimony.
I'm going to use opportunity in quotations. Incredibly inappropriate. And what was that third one? Exploitation. Moving on. Next email. I agree. This is a slap in the face for the professional artists. It's very insulting to put this up and take advantage of other artists. That's 3 for insulting. This is so disrespectful. We're professional artists. In no other profession have I heard of these competitions just to get an interview, not even a job. It's heartbreaking. Ooh, poetic. Companies are taking advantage of people in need of an income during COVID-19. Exploitation at its finest. Another exploitation. Company has completely discredited job search site for a number of reasons. Oh my gosh, they made a list. The commitment. Number 1, expose our personal names and contact information. Yep. Number 2, use professional artists for social media promotion without compensation. Number 3, have a competition just for an interview to then use our artwork on social media without competition. Yeah, you've repeated that, but you know what? It deserves to be repeated. Number 4, ridiculous prize of $50 Amazon card to compensate for a monthly income. Fellow artists, you are worth more than this. Never work for free. I remember the first time someone told me that, I was like, okay. In some situations I get it, like, but there needs to be some kind of trade-off. Like, what is there here? I don't see it. This is really pathetic. You spelled pathetic wrong, but I get you. You're probably frustrated, so. No judgment. So disappointing. 2 disappointings. Gift card for an interview, which is also a contest? What kind of work is that? You don't even end it with a question mark. You just leave it open. You know what? They don't even deserve the end punctuation of that sentence. The very idea of having to sign any documents whatsoever before an interview is incredibly troubling. I can't help but question the real motive behind some sort of competition with 60 plus artists. Oh, was it really that many that applied? Wow. We are working artists, not a charity, and we certainly should not have to accept the idea that our application is not worthy of full review, like in any other job process. I urge everyone to read these replies and listen to fellow artists and not participate in such an insulting, 4 for insulting. Ridiculous. Flagrant. Oh, that's spicy. I like that word. Misuse of your talents. One other thing we're missing, you know? A bullshit meter. So, let's check the bullshit meter. Kinda sus. 9 red flags. 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 very incriminating
testimony,
and a bullshit meter of kinda sus. This is our evidence, and it doesn't look so good. Well, for them, not for us. In conclusion, the jury, which is all these beautiful people and myself, finds the defendant, which is a company that does not know of my existence, guilty and liable. I don't know if those are the right legal terms. The only thing I know is based on movies and television. So, this case is now closed. Remember, everyone, when you remove red flags, bullshit meters, and incriminating
testimony,
you reveal the thriving artist underneath. Because that's what you are. Thriving artist. A moment of silence for all the artists that have ever been scammed. I'm including myself. That's right, even me. That's why I'm doing this. Subscribe!